Hello guys, welcome to this week's analysis. So currently I've got the AUD USD on display. All right, so let's just take a quick look at what the chart is just showing us right in here. Right, there are a couple of market maker models that I can see in here. Right, see this range here, this move down here, the reversal targeting the liquidity buy, we'll clear it. All right, clearing also, market structure break in here. Right, we come back, we trade low, we create another range in here, we trade higher, we get the reversal. And now the logical areas that I'm going to be looking at would be 72, 200 right in here to take profit, because I would like to see this guys continue trading lower. Right, as I'd like to see them trading lower. Let me just zoom on the chart. Right, let's try and understand what the immediate price action is telling us. Right, so we've been in a clear right H4 downtrend. Right, you can see the channel in here. Let me not use this. Right, you can see the channel in here. All right, right there. Right, you can see this channel. Right, so if price maintains this channel, we should see them trade high above, right, into this order block in here. Right, trade in there and then sell. Right, we target our 0.7220 or 0.72 big figure on the downside. Right, and then I expect us to open right on the lower time frame. If you can check, right, we should have some form of market structure break up in here. Right, it's something that we can use. That is, if we open and trade low, it's something that we can use, right, to buy. And also remembering that this whole move is trading down. We are in a downtrend, so don't risk as much as you would use a small lot size. Right, so we can look for buys on the lower time frame in this zone right here. I'll try and get to the 15-minute chart, see what we can see from there. Right, and then wait for them to trade high into the 73,500 mid-figure number. Right, and from there we can now start monitoring how they behave. Are we getting sell setups forming? If we're getting sell setups forming, that would be wonderful. Right, we can capitalize on those, enter our trades. Right, taking something off on this low, right, and this low. I think that should do it. Right, and the other thing that we also will need to monitor is I think above here, right, because that's where the origin of the move began, right in here, right, because we trade lower, taking out sell side liquidity, we trade high above into this order block, right, trading to close the fair value gap up in here with a little bit up here as well, but I think this high here should be protected, and we should find some form of mitigation in here, and we will reverse. Right, so just to add on to that, if this does not hold, right, that's the 73,500 level, and price continuously trades higher, right, we can take liquidity from here, all right, and close the tiny little fair value gap in here, trading into the order block, tight stop loss, and we if we get all right a proper sell entries from here, right, and then we can trade lower, activate our trades and start trading lower. Right, The other thing that we will need to take note is, if you guys are quite familiar with the market maker buys and sell models, right? You should understand that these areas right in here, okay, in here, they're not just there for display, right? These areas, okay, right there, they're not just there for display as well, right? I think this should do, right? So we have here a reversal, right? The market reverses, trades lower, right? What do we have here? We have order blocks that we use to buy. Price comes up here, we mitigate them, and then we trade lower. We're doing the same thing here, right? Price is trading higher, we open, we trade lower, and then find support in here. We can put a mini buy on this trade. If we put a mini buy on this trade, we can target, right, this zone. Actually, we are in the gray zone. If we look on the left side of this matrix right here, right? The other thing that you can also use, if you divide, right, your moves like this, the up move and the down move, and what they are targeting, you should be able to clearly see what they're aiming for and areas where they're most likely going to try and reverse, right? So just to a quick summary in here, right? Before I do that, actually, 15-minute chart, right? We have a beautiful chart on the 15-minute chart, right? So right there, of course, this move does not break this low, right? Eventually, we do get some range in there, and then we trade lower, which is still fine, right? But then this move does take out this low, which is okay. We can use this, right, as an area where there is a market structure. We break it on the upside, right? And then we come back, we trade this zone. We break this one as well, right? From this point onwards, on the lowest time frame, which is the 15-minute, right? I am now looking for buys, right? And as I'm looking for buys, right, we would like to, I'd like to put your focus on this candles here, right? So in here, right, after this short range, we've got an order block, right? In here, we've got fair value gap. I like to see them trade in here, right? As soon as we open, we trade lower on the 15-minute time frame, and then from here we look for buys, right? We target this zone right here on the H4 chart, right? And then from there we can monitor to see if we're getting sell setups. So I hope that's clear enough on AUD USD. If it is, then we are done with the analysis in this zone. All right. So let me see if we have anything else.